Well, let's be honest, guys. Aries wasn't supposed to struggle like this. Not with that pen, not with that respect, not with that early momentum, bro. But somehow, one of the most talented rappers in SA ended up fighting the industry instead of being supported by it. So today, we are talking about something uncomfortable. This is the real story of how SA hip hop failed Aries. Let's talk.
Bro, I don't want to hear nothing. And I'm not even going to take away this moment from Aries right now, dog. I don't care what Nasty's doing. Bro, this is culture. We'll never get another rapper like Aries. South Africa, I'm going to tell you once, bro. Y'all got to appreciate Aries while y'all still have him. He's the only one generally doing this thing for the love of the game, for the love of the culture, for the love of hip-hop. Could be the only one left. The rest of them are just doing it for a quick bag.
You know, there was a time when Aries was untouchable. Debut hype, critical respect, industry backing, fans calling him the future. He had bars, hunger, and intelligence. Not gimmicks, not trends, no.
I got a story I want to tell you. Check it out. Listen. I got this story that I would like you to hear about this nigga I see as my inspiration, creative. I'm always waiting on making music with a man, so my career ain't the shit if he ain't intervene or get involved. Even if it's just a hook or just a couple bars. From when talk originated to your sophomore, I've been a fan, I still am, nigga, passion galore. I had a plan to get cash, even signing the raw. Remember telling my mom that you my future boss. Same time that Lost in Time dropped, yo, Cooley. I thought it was time for you to take over, and it really was. Drunk or sober, I could bust every line in that fucking folder. You dropped Hoppin' Hop, it was the shit, but I still wish that it was me you added. You dropped the part 2, Leslie had to have it. You dropped the 2.0, my Gash had to smash it. Guess I'll be waiting for 3. If you planning on doing it, nigga, think about Reese, I'm here.
Everything was lined up perfectly. But here is the problem though. The industry wanted control, and Aries wanted freedom. So label politics quietly changed everything. Creative restrictions, business disagreements, power struggles.
The main thing is about ambitious. What happened there?
To be honest, I wasn't getting paid, and I felt like my art direction was being taken into a whole new domain, you know, that I'm not comfortable with. But beyond that, I was just not getting paid. I'm supposed to get paid. You see, that's where it started. That's where the problem started, because me and the label owner had like a verbal agreement. Okay, we're gonna take you in as our artist, and we're gonna have you do a little trial run, and if everything goes well, we're gonna invest in you. And then ever since then, man, I've been asking for the contract, but it's been like, yeah, we still fixing it up.
Were you bringing in money? Definitely.
Yeah.
With a verbal agreement, those stand if there's a witness, right? Why were you so careless?
I was hopeless. I'm in matric, all I have is rapping. My older brother just signed to Ambitious Entertainment at the time, so I'm like, there's gotta be a sign. And when I went there, when he was like, I was actually waiting for you to finish school, and then we were gonna approach you as a label, I was like, whoa, then that means this is a go. You know, so I guess I was just anxious and hopeless. You know?
I assume then that you were taken advantage of, a young artist not knowing what's happening really in the streets in terms of contracts. You were done wrong, basically, but definitely taken advantage of in that situation. Would you agree with me if I said that?
I feel like most artists in the label are taken advantage of.
And instead of protecting the artist, the system did what it always does. It slowed him down. Music delays, momentum killed, silence where growth should have been. And in hip-hop, silence is dangerous, very dangerous. You see, Aries chose independence. And not because it was trendy, no, but because he had no choice. But SA doesn't celebrate artists who walk away from power. Once you leave the system, radio stops playing your music. Playlists dry up. Media goes quiet. Not because your music is bad, but because you are no longer managed.
I just feel bad for Aries, man. I don't know, he must change management or something. I don't know, it's sad, man.
Yeah,
He's such a super, like, he's dope, man.
But one thing he can do is rap. Maybe if he's out there too much, he won't. He must stay inside the house and rap, practice and write and rap.
So what are you saying about his music now? Why are you saying he must practice?
No, I'm just saying, maybe he might, because like when you listen to Aries, you need a dictionary You need to understand the metaphors, the nouns, the what.
And he has his audience is that most.
And they understand.
On
On a pedestal.
Shame.
Pass
Wait,
with the
unali
joy.
audience high. Shame gonna wait. But now you can't now stick to that audience failure.
But here is the most painful part though. Aries is respected by rappers, hardcore hip-hop fans, lyric lovers. But respect doesn't pay bills, you know. Streams do, exposure does, infrastructure does. The industry praises him quietly, but never pushed him loudly. And that's not love, eh? That's neglect. You see, Aries never disappeared, bro. The spotlight was taken away. And in SA, if you are not radio friendly, industry aligned, easy to market, you get labeled underrated instead of supported. And underrated is a polite way of saying we failed to do our job.
Hot dog. Aries isn't the same Aries used to be back then.
Yeah, I feel shy.
Like Hannah, that thing. Like, you know, I love, and I'm not saying I love poverty and I don't like it when artists boom, but an artist goes so hard when they're in their hungry stage. Like, they're aggressive. The music is nice. Do you know Bodak? The reason why Bodak Yellow is so good is because Cardi was so hungry, bro. She wanted to stop stripping.
Like she
said, I don't
lyrics.
dance now. I make money moves.
Period.
Exactly. So, A-Reece is too comfortable. But you know what? We like the A-Reece. What does that mean?
I think he has a PG for the dog.
I don't know. Can I be honest? I've never been like the biggest fan of Aries. I've never really got the hype, to be very honest with you. But I saw him when I was at Piano Hub, and my friends were going insane. Like he was performing, and I was like, I kind of see it now. Like I'm getting it, but it's not my vibe.
The only reason I'm not,
My water's finished.
I don't know every song word for word is because I sort of get my English like that. But I'm a fan, bro. If I understood
Really?
90% of the things that, like the interlude or the mora bulf,
You'd be there.
metaphoric and the water, my brigade. If I understood that, I was gonna be. I like that guy. Like I feel like his aura, his chillness.
He's a chill guy.
And also, his birthday is after mine or before mine or something like that. So that's why I'm like, you know.
He's an Aries.
Aries.
Trust me, Aries is underrated. And trust me again, Aries did everything right. Stayed lyrical, stayed authentic, stayed independent. But SA hip-hop isn't built to protect artists like that. It rewards compliance, not conviction. And that's how the system failed one of its best pens.
Okay, so you're better than everybody in Africa.
Yeah, I'm better than.
Because that's what we believe as slimes.
Because if I say I'm the best rapper, what does that mean?
Exactly.
I can't say, yeah, I'm the best rapper in Africa, but
there's no but. As your fans, we wanna hear you say it. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm the best rapper in Africa, man.
Aries isn't a victim, no. He is a survivor. But imagine what he could have been if SA hip-hop actually backed its lyricists the same way it backs trends.
Honest. Aries would be so much further than Nasty C if we're being honest. If you really listen to hip hop, deliverance, writing, and talent more than anything. Not to say that Nasty is not talented or anything. He's a very good artist. Hence, he made it so far in his career. You know what I'm saying? But if we were to evaluate these two people when they came into the industry, Aries would have been so much further.
Further, if only number one, he had good management. Number two, he wasn't in his shell. Number three, I could name a lot of things.
You could name a lot of things, but I'm just saying in terms of raw talent and
Yes.
to, you know, do things. Aries would be so much further. So now think about it. Now that everybody has been complaining, because it's been like, what, years now?
Years.
So pressure is getting to Aries and he's thinking, maybe I didn't make it this far because I've been too much into my shell and hating people I should have been working with instead.
So the real question is, did Aries fall off or did SA hip-hop fail him first? To be honest, me, I think SA hip-hop failed him. So let's talk in the comment section below.
Honestly, bro, Stogie T said a mouthful, you know, and I hope I'm not fanning out up in here. But
You should.
But Stogie said a mouthful. I believe that's what makes me excited about hip hop right now. That connection, you know, the fact that A-Reece can have a song with Stogie T, A-Reece can have a song with Blackie, you know, that's what excites me the most. Because we're united, man, and when we do it that way, we're stronger. So That's what excites me the most. The fact that Stogie can be like, bruh, this is a young cat, but he's going in. And I feel like I have a responsibility to also like support this and do it the right way. And to a point where it doesn't even feel detached. It doesn't feel like, why is A-Reece featuring Stogie T, bro? You know, when you actually look on social media, you get fans saying, damn, finally, bro.
Yeah, you guys are old souls.
You know what I mean? Shit like
Stogie
that.
caught
So-
up to his old soul. You are an old soul, about to be an old soul.
I gotta say, bro, Aries has got the best fan base in the country. You know, he has the best fan base in the country. Like other niggas will complain, the slams, but yo, man, all you rappers wish you had a fan base like that.
Yeah, facts. They wish they had a cult base.
You know what I'm saying?
Cult fan base
Not
like
even
that,
there
bro.
behind Reece, no matter what.
Not
bro.
even just as a rapper, but also even as a creator or anything.
Yeah.
Just have a cult fan base.
Facts.
They can never see no wrong.